We are outside the map, and today we invite you to look beyond the usual destinations. Forget the clichés. Today, I'm taking you to discover the unknown heart of Europe. Romania is not often on the list of the most sought-after places, yet it has it all. Mountains covered in forests, castles that look like they came out of a Gothic novel, villages frozen in time, and a culture as rich as it is little known. This is a country where history blends with legends, where hospitality surprises you, from its castles wrapped in mist to the endless forests of the Carpathians, through villages where traditions remain alive and streets whisper forgotten stories. Beyond the myth of Dracula, Romania holds a fascinating cultural heritage. Intense flavors, postcard-perfect landscapes, and a warmth that you feel from the very first encounter. It's a place where the ancient and the wild coexist in harmony, where every journey becomes a deeply authentic experience. Today, we take you to explore medieval cities, scenic routes, local delicacies, and places still untouched by mass tourism. It's time to rediscover Europe from a different angle. Are you ready to go outside the map? Breaking myths. When we think of Romania, often the first image that comes to mind is blurry, full of stereotypes. Maybe a figure with a cape and fangs, a castle wrapped in mist, or even nothing in particular. But Romania is much more than a Gothic myth. It is a country with a strong, complex, and deeply European identity, yet with a unique personality. Located in the southeast of the continent, between the Carpathians and the Black Sea, Romania stands at a historical and cultural crossroads. For centuries, it was a contested territory influenced by great empires: the Roman, Ottoman, Austro-Hungarian, and Russian. But long before all that, this was the land of the Dacians, an ancient and resilient people who left their mark both on the landscape and the soul of the region. Romania is the only country in Eastern Europe where a Romance language is spoken. It sounds familiar if you speak Spanish, French, or Italian, but it has its own twists, sounds, and words that make it special. That Roman heritage is in the language, yes, but also in the pride of its people, its architecture, and its worldview. Culturally, it is a fascinating mix. Orthodox traditions, rural folklore, contemporary art, Roma music, fantastic literature, all coexist in a delicate and vibrant balance. And what about Dracula? Well, yes, the myth exists. It is loosely inspired by Vlad Tepes, a medieval prince known for his cruelty. But reducing Romania to that story is to miss out on everything else. Bran Castle may be an attractive postcard, but the real magic lies in the details, in villages that seem frozen in time, in painted monasteries, in legends not written in books but told around the fire. To understand Romania, you have to leave clichés behind and look with different eyes, because this country is like no other. Wild nature and breathtaking landscapes. Romania is a country where nature unfolds its strength and beauty in every corner, offering landscapes that seem straight out of a fairy tale. Among mountains, rivers, forests, and coastlines, finding a place without wildlife or a landscape to get lost in is almost impossible. It is precisely this diversity that makes Romania an essential destination for those seeking to connect with authentic nature. The Carpathians are the green heart of Romania and one of the most spectacular mountain ranges in Europe. Their dense forests, filled with pines, firs, and beeches, shelter a rich fauna that includes bears, wolves, and lynxes, species that can still be seen in the wild in very few places on the continent. For hiking lovers, the Carpathians offer trails of all levels, from gentle walks to challenging climbs. One of the most famous routes leads to Moldoveanu, Romania's highest peak, standing at 2,544 meters. At every step, nature rewards visitors with panoramic views, hidden waterfalls, and the feeling of being in an almost untouched territory. But Romanian nature doesn't end in the mountains. To the southeast, where the Danube River meets the Black Sea, lies the Danube Delta, an ecological jewel recognized as a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve. This delta is a labyrinth of channels, lagoons, and wetlands home to over 300 species of birds, reptiles, and fish. Boating through its calm waters is a magical experience, especially at sunrise or sunset, when the birds' songs accompany the silence of the landscape. Here, time seems to stand still, and the connection with nature is total. Continuing with breathtaking landscapes, we cannot forget to mention the Transfăgărășan, known as one of the most spectacular roads in the world. Built in the 1970s, this road winds between the highest peaks of the Carpathians, with tunnels, bridges, and dizzying curves cutting through cliffs and deep valleys. Driving this route is more than a trip. It's an adventure combining adrenaline with pure beauty. At every stop, the scenery looks like a living painting, with glacial lakes and alpine meadows inviting deep breaths and contemplation. For those seeking rest by the sea, the Black Sea coast offers beaches ranging from urban to bohemian. Constanța, the largest port city, blends history with a vibrant seaside promenade, while Vama Veche is famous for its relaxed atmosphere, live music, and a community of travelers and artists enjoying freedom by the sea. The Black Sea beaches in Romania are perfect for those who want to combine nature, culture, and a touch of party in a simple but energetic setting. Culture and history, between castles and legends. Romania is a country where history and culture intertwine in every stone, every cobblestone street, and every castle that looks like it came out of a fairy tale. This architectural heritage bears witness to centuries of battles, legends, and traditions that still beat in the heart of the country today. We begin with one of the most famous, and also most misunderstood, places in Romania, Bran Castle, commonly known as Dracula's Castle. This imposing building atop a hill has fueled the imagination of travelers and writers for decades. The truth is that the connection to Vlad Tepes, the historical prince who inspired the character of Dracula, is more legend than fact. But that does not take away an ounce of its magic. The castle, with its pointed towers, secret passageways, and stone walls, offers a unique atmosphere that combines mystery and beauty. Beyond the myth, Bran is a medieval architectural gem that reflects the history of the Transylvania region and its strategic importance during the Middle Ages. A few kilometers away, in the town of Sinaia, stands Peleș Castle, considered one of the most beautiful castles in Europe. Built in the late 19th century as a summer residence for King Carol I of Romania, Peleș is an impressive example of German neo-Renaissance style, with luxurious interiors combining carved wood, stained glass, and exquisite decorations including armor, tapestries, and antique furniture. Surrounded by the green forests of the Carpathians, this castle offers a charming contrast to the more rustic and mysterious atmosphere of Bran. Visiting Peleș is to immerse oneself in the splendor of the Romanian monarchy and a time when art and nature coexisted in perfect harmony. But Romania is not only castles, its medieval towns are living treasures. Sibiu, with its narrow streets and wide squares, was the European capital of culture in 2007 and preserves a perfectly conserved historic center, with Gothic churches and colorful buildings. Its blend of Germanic and Romanian architecture creates a unique atmosphere, ideal for leisurely strolls. Continuing along the route, Sighișoara is considered the best-preserved medieval city in Europe and, interestingly, is also the birthplace of Vlad Tepes. Its historic center is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with walls, towers, and cobbled alleys that seem frozen in time. The clock tower, which overlooks the main square, offers panoramic views that transport visitors directly to the Middle Ages. No less charming is Brașov, located at the foot of the Carpathians and surrounded by mountains. Its old town is full of Gothic churches, Baroque mansions, and a lively main square, perfect for sitting down with a coffee while enjoying local life. Brașov was an important city for centuries, thanks to its strategic position and its rich Saxon heritage, visible on every corner. But perhaps one of Romania's greatest cultural treasures are its fortified churches. Mainly located in Transylvania, these medieval structures are a testament to the rural community's history of defense against invasions and attacks. Surrounded by robust walls with watchtowers, many of these churches combine religious architecture with military elements, something rare in Europe. Several are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and visiting one is to enter a world where faith and survival went hand in hand. Notable examples include the fortified churches of Birtan, Viskri, and Premer, each with its own story and charm. These churches, together with castles and medieval towns, form a cultural mosaic that speaks to the diversity and historical richness of Romania. More than ruins or museums, they are living places where festivals and traditions continue to be celebrated, and where every stone holds a story worth telling. Romanian culture and history are a journey through time, an invitation to walk through streets that seem frozen in the past, to get lost in legends, and to discover the strength of a people who have managed to maintain their identity amid the ups and downs of history. Romania is not just castle and legend, it is a heritage that pulses and awaits exploration. Gastronomy and local life. Gastronomy in Romania is a direct window into the soul of its people, a blend of intense flavors, homey aromas, and recipes passed down from generation to generation. Tasting Romanian food is immersing oneself in the history and everyday life of its villages and cities. One of the most emblematic dishes is sarmale, cabbage leaves stuffed with a mixture of minced meat, rice, and spices, slowly cooked in a tomato sauce and served with sour cream. They symbolize family celebrations, especially at Christmas and Easter, where warmth and togetherness are shared around the table. Another favorite is maisi or medite, small sausages made from beef and pork, seasoned with garlic and spices, grilled and enjoyed with mustard and crusty bread. Eating maisi on a local terrace is an authentic experience, full of flavor and a festive atmosphere. Soups also have a special place, with corba as the star. This sour soup, made with fresh vegetables, meat, or chicken, and a touch of borscht or lemon, is comforting and very popular all year round. Its balanced flavor reflects the Romanian love for homemade, healthy food. For sweet lovers, papanași are a must. These fried cottage cheese donuts served with sour cream and fruit jam offer an irresistible combination of textures and flavors that perfectly finish any meal. Beyond the dishes, visiting local markets is a wonderful way to experience Romanian daily life. The colors of fresh fruits and vegetables, the aroma of freshly baked bread, and the warmth with which vendors offer their products reveal genuine hospitality and a relaxed pace that invites you to savor every moment. Rural life in Romania preserves traditions that feel alive in festivals, where embroidered traditional costumes, folk music, and dances create a unique atmosphere. Many of these celebrations are linked to the agricultural or religious calendar and are the purest expression of Romanian cultural heritage. In every corner, hospitality is the hallmark. Inviting someone to share a dish, a story, or a smile is part of the Romanian spirit, which turns every visitor into another friend. How to travel to Romania? Is it safe? Is it cheap? Traveling to Romania is easier and more accessible than many people think. Thanks to its growing popularity among travelers seeking authentic and off-the-beaten-path destinations, it is now possible to find affordable flights from many European cities, especially with low-cost airlines connecting to Bucharest, Cluj-Napoca, or Timișoara. Moreover, once in the country, getting around is simple. The network of trains and buses links the main cities and tourist regions. allowing travelers to explore everything from the Carpathian mountains to the beaches of the Black Sea without hassle. Regarding travel costs, Romania stands out as one of the most economical destinations in Europe. Compared to Western European countries, your budget will go much further here. Accommodation can be very affordable, with options ranging from cozy hostels to charming boutique hotels at competitive prices. Eating in local restaurants is a true pleasure and not expensive. A traditional dish, a beer, or a coffee is usually much cheaper than in other European capitals. This makes Romania ideal for budget-conscious travelers seeking quality and authenticity without giving up comfort. In terms of safety, Romania is generally a safe country for tourists. As anywhere, it is wise to take basic precautions, especially in large cities and heavily touristed areas. But overall, the crime rate is low, and people are friendly and willing to help. Villages and rural regions tend to be peaceful and welcoming, which provides visitors with a sense of trust. Finally, one of Romania's great attractions is its relatively uncrowded tourism. Although some sites like Bran Castle receive many visitors, overall the country maintains an authentic atmosphere, little exploited by mass tourism. This allows you to enjoy landscapes, towns, and cities in peace, have genuine experiences, and discover corners that still feel secret, preserving that sense of adventure and discovery that many travelers seek. If you enjoy discovering underrated, authentic destinations full of history, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the upcoming trips we've planned. Also, here on screen, we leave you more amazing travel ideas. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the hidden heart of Europe. See you on the next adventure.